right, so this next defense, we're able to create a little bit of mobilization in our hips, and we're able to turn into more of the sprinter stance and either extract our knee that direction or turn ourselves into 50-50. Basically, anytime you're getting attacked by a knee bar, if you can turn it into a 50-50 position, then you make yourself safe and you obviously put the battle back to an equal playing field. So this is very difficult to do if we're fully extended. Typically, like at this point, if Kevin locks down on my hips right now and he pinches everything nice and tight, my ability to try and lift my hips from this point here, even though I've managed to throw my leg over, is very difficult. He keeps trying to finish the knee bar and I'm screwed. Even if his knees are open, doesn't mean that he's not creating proper mobilization of my hip. If he's crossed his ankles and he's pulled this in tight to my butt and he opens his knee up like this, it's still like the shin ends up kind of blocking me here and it becomes very difficult for me to be able to move from here. So one of the typical thing that people want to try and do is grab this knee and open it. It doesn't necessarily make me more safe. It can help a little bit sometimes with the turning of the knee up, but if he's got strong lever control of my toes here, I still can't turn here. And so I don't personally like trying to do this and using my arms to try and overpower his legs. This has to happen in this kind of stage where my knee has a little more bend in it, or like I was here and he's just starting to get that control where before my leg is locked out, what I'm going to look to do is turn myself this direction. My knee is still going to be in here. And so at this point, what I'm wanting to try and do is, it's going to be kind of a feel of the situation. You might feel at this point that you're going to be able to pull that knee out. I'm safe now. Or you might have to try and bring your other leg here on top to try and post against this as like a frame. Obviously, I have a really strong base right now. And being able to do this from this position is very strong for me to try and run from this position. I can do this direction. So as my leg's starting to get extended, I am turning my knee down towards the ground this time, so we're rotating it the opposite direction. This foot's coming up to check basically right up against his hips, and I'm going to look to pull my knee up. Now, against somebody that is better, I might feel like I don't have the option, or I might feel like if there's heel hooks, that this becomes a very dangerous play to stay in that position. So as I'm here and I'm rotating and turning my knee down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to rotate and I'm going to turn in to face him. The more I start to turn in to face my opponent, the more I can start to put my foot onto the mat and take away heel exposure. So if my leg is out here and my center of gravity is back like this, if Kevin wants to move my leg around right now, however he wants to, bring it to the other side, easy. If I can bring myself to here, where we're now in 50-50 but I'm on top, if Kevin tries to attack my leg right now, it becomes a load-bearing frame, and so now it becomes very difficult for him to move. Here, I turn, I start putting my knee down to the mat. At this point I can also look to jam my opponent up like this by driving my hip backwards into him. There's going to be risks of potential toe holds. From here, if he keeps on digging at my leg here and I feel like I can't extract my knee, then I'm going to keep walking my hips over to start turning to face the camera. And it's kind of a choice, like obviously if there's reaping, then he might be trying to keep the control like this. Here, I'm going to try and bring this leg to the other side. I'm going to turn in to a 50-50 position. From here, because I'm already on top with such a strong angle, standing to now looking to shed this control to extract my leg.